David Van Plu is now Artem Litvinov's third least favorite thing after sleep and bathing.
It's been a long time since I did one of these. Raising UTG.
In this hand, we're going to sweat with David Van Plu.
What'd you do? Call me? Attaboy. None of that crazy stuff.
So we know Vamps has queens,
Good call.
but we don't know what Negreanu is raised under the gun with.
And under the gun, we do have to pay it a little bit of respect. By calling, we get to deceive. Right now, we're mostly repping suited connectors and pocket pairs.
There's a king-high flop. Negreanu continues for 4,200.
King didn't have to hit him.
What I used to call the ace-queen flop. It comes king 8-3 or king 8-4, king 8 deuce when I had ace-queen. Back in the day when I played limit hold'em. Couldn't fold.
Van Plu calls. And there's another king on the turn.
I like that king a little bit more than the first one. It's harder for Daniel to have one, plus he just checks, so I think we can bet this if we want.
Van Plu does bet 9,000.
9?
Daniel Negreanu calls. We go to the river.
Gulp. I'm suspicious of what Daniel can call here with that we're actually beating.
5 of clubs. Flush just got there.
Not a good card for us. It also eliminates all but a few of the hands we could have been beating.
Action's been checked to Van Plu. He could just check behind.
Going for the thin value that was happening right here. Like 2 jacks or something stupid, or you got... What do you have? 2 jacks or pocket eights. Eights full, that would be good.
When Daniel starts talking, it feels like he's looking for a check, so maybe we just bet small.
How much is it?
20,000.
Yeah, that wasn't small.
You don't have the king of clubs, so that means you don't have kings of the flush draw. So you either, only hand that beats me is 8's full, or if you floated and then made the flush. So I don't think I can throw it away. But you're not bluffing. Maybe you have king queen. I gotta call you.
If you got a king, then it wins.
Yeah.
Daniel does have a king. Ace king.
Somebody take Grandma to the bowling alley because that was a slow roll. I don't think Daniel's ever folding there. Not sure what took him so long to call.
Negreanu up to nearly 115,000 in chips.
Go, go, Canada, go, go.
Yeah, thank you. Nice flop.
And turn, and non-queen river. Just so you know, Daniel, as far as slow rolls go, that was your one.
Back at the feature table, Daniel Negreanu is raised under the gun with ace-queen. Artem Litvinov has called with 6s, but in the hijack, David Van Plu has 3-bet with ace-king suited.
Van Plu flatted with queens last time.
10-6, right? Okay.
Daniel calls.
Litvinov is getting 4-1, but it's for a quarter of his stack. Don't think he can call, and he probably doesn't want to ship.
He folds.
You get to go first, because I'm definitely not betting this flop. I would never do that. So that's a check. I'm never going to bet. You go ahead.
Daniel checking in the dark, an 8-6-3 flop with 2 clubs. Van Plu checks behind.
Doesn't mean either one of these guys is giving up.
5 of diamonds on the turn.
I think David knows that Daniel's going to be taking a stab here pretty regularly.
Daniel leading for 8,200.
And I think David likely checked the flop, so he could elect to call a smaller bet here on the turn.
He calls. So a pot of 45,000. The river card is a king. Top pair now for Van Plu.
Good spot for Daniel to just check and pray for a cheap and fruitful showdown.
Well, he does check. Not sure cheap showdown is an option, though.
Nope. Right now, David just trying to figure out the price of this value meal.
He only has 36,000 behind.
All in.
And he shoves.
I fold, but did you have ace-king? No? Didn't have ace-king? You had aces or something? No, you didn't have aces. What the hell did you have? Ace, what the hell you had? But I'm pretty sure you had me beat. Maybe you're goofing. I don't know. I should have moved in before the flop like you kids do.
You got to do it to find out.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that kind of stuff. Not yet. Maybe tomorrow or the day after, but...
You were beat, brah. Everyone played it just fine. Artem Litvinov. More like Artem running off.
Yeah, he needs to take a comfort break. We're also going to take a break here at the EPT Grand Final. Back to the feature table, where Tony Judette has joined us following the elimination of Vladimir Trinovsky. We've also been joined by Mohammed Mamouni. Hi, Mohammed.
Hi, Mohammed.
He folds. Action has been passed around to Javier Ateo. Queen 7 off.
Ugh.
Tarnov's pocket jacks.
Oh, hello.
He raises to 4,400. Nikolaus Teicher in the small blind has ace-9 suited.
Dang, bro.
He's in.
You make me pay now because you know I never fold. That's fair. Okay. Do what you got to do. I understand. I'm not going to take it personal. Here, take it. Take whatever you want. I just don't fold. It's so boring to fold. So I decided no more folding. You never know what you might hit. I don't know what I have yet. We'll see. I'll tell you what I have after the flop.
What you have, Daniel, is top pair.
Check to that guy. He's one to raise. What are you looking at me for? I'm not going to bet. Come on. This flop, that texture. Psh. How many spades are there? 3? Ooh. Scare card. Scare card.
Yes, 3 spades, and we're three-handed here. Really not supposed to be talking.
I'm gonna take a stab. Nope. I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna take a stab. That's not. Yeah. See what that does. 82. Lots of fun stuff happening on that board. Give you one of these.
Cool.
My dad used to do this to me when I was younger. He gave me the nose when he'd stare at him.
You can't see it, but we're totally doing it.
Tarnov's does have draws to go with his jacks.
You're the guy who checked queens before in the 10 high flop, so now I'm scared.
River bricks out for Tarnov's.
Daniel should absolutely be betting this board.
He does, 9,600.
96? Yep.
Safe river, safe bet.
Tarnov's still only looking at 1 overcard to his jacks.
Now it's the Sith Lord versus Jar Jar Binks the King.
We have like jacks or queens or something like that? Is that what you have with a spade? Is that what you have? Jacks or queens with a spade? Oh, I got it! He smiled, that's what he's got.
I'm smiling because you are talking.
Oh, I love to talk. I don't shut up. You haven't been paying attention the last 4 hours?
Story checks out.
When have you seen me shut up? I just keep blah, 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 blah. Diarrhea of the mouth. Can't help myself.
Story still checking out.
What do you have?
What do I have? I would tell you, except you're not allowed. It's an EPT rule. I would tell you exactly what I have, but I can't.
Call. Because you're
I
Negreanu.
have a king.
No.
Okay. Works.
So Daniel wins the last hand of the level.
This is fun. I love having fun playing poker. I have more fun when I don't shut up, either. I'm sorry if it's too much, but I can't help it. I just can't help myself. Blah, 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 blah.